Craig Shoemaker, TriState football. I'm here at Moeller High School with head coach Mark Elder. And Mark and the Crusaders are coming off a regional championship, and before they lost in the semifinals of the Division I state title to Springfield last year. Great run last year, Mark. Talk a little bit about that run and what it means to the program heading into this season.
Yeah, we got hot at the right time during the year, playing our best football at the end, and that's always our goal here, is to be playing our best football at the end. Had a great group of seniors. They did a fantastic job in leadership, and we had our bumps and bruises throughout the year and ups and downs, and really helped navigate through all that, and got us to playing our best football at the end. And excited for those, the experiences those guys had, and the year that we had a year ago. But obviously that's in the past at this point, and we're really focused on what's ahead of us and our schedule coming up.
Yeah, this is your third training camp with the school, and where are you most pleased about where the program's gone since you got here?
Yeah, I think that we're a lot more on the same page as far as expectations of how we want to practice, what we're trying to do. From a schematic standpoint, we're much further along this year than we were at this point last year, and certainly light years ahead of where we were 2 years ago. So just the concept, understanding the concepts of what we're big picture trying to do, and then also from a more technical standpoint of what we're trying to actually accomplish from a schematic standpoint. I think we're just ahead of where we've been, and part of that's we've got a fairly veteran senior group this year. A lot of guys have been playing for going on their third year now, playing varsity football, but guys have just been in the system for 3 years as well, which is helpful.
Your schedule, 5 teams on the schedule with more than 10 wins a year ago, and a couple state champions on that list as well. Talk about how difficult it is to schedule, and are you finding that even with the expanded playoffs, local teams are still not wanting to schedule you guys?
Yeah, we got a great schedule. I'm really excited about the schedule. Obviously, it's difficult, but that's why you come to Moeller's, because you want to be in a situation where you're playing great football week in and week out. And so we do. We try to go out and schedule the best games that we possibly can, and I certainly think that we have a difficult, challenging schedule this year, but I think that really does set us up for opportunities to play our best ball down the stretch, because when you get into the playoffs, you're having to put your best foot forward. Every week is a little bit tougher, and having a difficult regular season schedule gets you into the mindset of, hey, we had a great game, whether we won or we lost, it was difficult, it was challenging, but we got to get back on the horse and be ready for another battle this weekend. I think that prepares us well for a playoff run. So excited about that. It's going to present challenges, but we welcome those challenges.
Well, before we let you go, let's talk a little bit. What can we expect from the offense in 2022?
I think that we're going to be a little different than what we were a year ago, but who we are isn't going to drastically change. You're always going to tweak and adjust to things as it goes, based upon the personnel that you have. But it's not like we're suddenly going to go out there and be a completely different offense, running the triple or something crazy like that. We're gonna look schematically similar to what we did a year ago, and just really try to adjust and adapt based upon the strengths of the personnel that we have.
Defensively, it looks like you guys are going to have a lot of speed on that side of the ball. Your secondary especially, it looks like it's going to be very, very good. Talk about what we can expect from the Crusaders on defense.
Yeah, I think we've got a lot of experience back on defense. A good number of guys that have played meaningful football for us, particularly in the back end, as you said. But really, at all 3 levels, we've got a handful of guys that have played meaningful football for us. So, again, I don't think that we're not suddenly changing what we do dramatically. We are tweaking and adjusting to the strengths of our personnel, but we're going to essentially be a very similar type of team to what we were a year ago from a schematic standpoint. We're just trying to get better at what we do.
There you go. Mark Elder, the head coach of the Moeller Crusaders.